not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. Then it's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face. Seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk into
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from the desert. Jackson now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive is situated.
Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories. That's adding up.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls into it.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Excellent there. separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Carlson's kick is good. Then the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Chargers 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
16 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McCoskey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Come on.
Willis to throw. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Stack. 60 average. 70 tip.
Now Willis. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bauer. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, they big tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go jump. I'm smoking up the gang, I'm seeing how it's done. I show you what they call it.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Willis now to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now. Ready.
Willis. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Ready.
Here's Willis. This is caught down that right sideline. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
To throw, here's Willis. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and 10.
Quarter 2
at the
begins.
10-yard
It is
line.
Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get up. Back all 80.
Throwing, Willis. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Cooley, Tuipulotu, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
At the 20-yard line.
Some of y'all done lost your mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and the new at once. I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sorry.
What's happening?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 ready. Rangers. 70 Rangers. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Raiders. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Carlson on 40-point after.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Another catch there for Johnston. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden II.
Herbert's pass.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Herbert to the air again.
The 22-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's 3rd and 7.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now, Herbert. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, LA.
Chargers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Chargers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set!
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, check. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Willis now to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
19, 19 Lions, 18 Pioneers.
Throwing, Willis. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bells.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a handoff to Genty. He'll get about 2. Fully should throw 2. There for the tackle.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
To throw is Willis. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Down. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
That's another.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Go check.
Here's Genty. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
19. Let's go. Viking 18.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Front to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Jackson now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Berger. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Scott.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now Willis. That's to the right side. And caught by Bauer. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the market.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Once again, it's Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Willis. It is brought in the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert, the throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down.
Justin Herbert sacked. Loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
To throw is Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert. That is going to be called in. He's got it. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after now from Dicker.
The extra point.
He's got it. Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 28, Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
All right, trying to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And Incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. That is fielded at the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, Panther. Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games. 19 for this one.
27-yard line.
Let's go now. 7-5, 19 Tigers.
Here's Willis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Raiders, 1st down.
So we are through 3.
16-yard line.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, check 60, check.
Willis now to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Run right up the gut with Genty. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70, go.
Throwing is Willis. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
4 yards.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over. That was a perfectly timed hit. I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Cowboy 80.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to have the extra point. He gets it to go. And and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Another catch there for Johnston. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for LA. 31 yards.
Chargers first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert to the air again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Make the handoff. Now Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
That one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Raiders will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Go check. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
Willis now to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bells.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
It's now second and
It
6.
is second and 6.
Come on. 6. 79. Let's go.
Now This looks like a design run. And he'll be brought down there